Hey everybody inside the red, let's play a game, shall we? I'm here with Crystalline, which the Steam page describes itself as a choice-driven and apparently fully voiced, if I remember correctly, visual fantasy adventure visual novel. And while I like the OP a lot, this main menu right here, the animation everything is gorgeous. I love it. It's awesome. I bought this because it was on sale, because that's really, well, I had to take advantage of the situation, really. I mean, so yeah, I don't really know much more about it than that, so I'm gonna go and hop in and see what it's like. Enter Pixel. What? Enter male main character's first name. I don't really want to make it add. It took me a bit because I wasn't sure what I wanted to like, what kind of name to go for. But I decided to go with something slightly like you'd hear out of a cringy anime. They call him Thorn. Oh, it hurts just to look at. Okay. Last name. Fade. Oh, no. Oh no, I have to think of a cringy last name too. Fuck. Thorn. What? Thorn. Oh god. Alright, so I pulled up a random list of words and well, that I had on my I've saved. Someone with Askin, because it sounds like something pretentious someone would use as like a character name. I think it means like having no shadow or something. So there we go. Thorn Askin. Oh, I feel dirty. Okay, what the fuck? The library is far more quiet than I would have expected at this time of night. The only sound is the gentle hum of the air conditioner. Wow, that was too close. I blink my eyes wide open, and I stifle a yawn as I stretch to wake myself up. Focus? Finals just around the corner, so I can't afford to slack off. Glancing around me, I notice I'm the only person left in the study cubicles. It's getting pretty late. I'll go back to the dorm as soon as I finish this last chapter. I flipped through the book, only a few more pages to go. I can do this. Stealing my resolve, I refocus on my textbook. Yeah, ellipses, what? The words in the book blur together as my eyelids grow heavy. I fight to keep my eyes open, but my lids continue to droop. I'll just rest them for a second. Yeah, I know how that goes. Something jerks me awake and my eyes blink open. A bright light illuminates the room, blinding me until all I can see is a stark whiteness. I throw my arm on my eyes to shield it from the light. What, did you pick up your phone and turn it on to check what time it was? Too bright! No! I just wanted to see the time. After a few seconds pass, the light seems to dim, but it doesn't feel like the same fluorescent glow of the library bulbs. Is this an isekai? Ah, God. Carefully, I unwind and bring my arm down, squinting at a pale blue sky. A mild breeze tussles my hair. Blades of grass tickle my neck as they wave in the wind. And of course, we start off with a fucking, like, cloudy, bright blue sky with clouds and sunlight view. Where am I? Probably in a bad anime. No, okay, that's mean. I'm about to push myself up off the ground when something pops into view. A round blue blob with two dark eyes blinks at me. Okay, not only did I get pulled into an isekai, I got pulled into, I got reincarnated as a slime. No! No poi. Nope. Nope, not at all. None. None of that. Never again. Fuck off. Boy. Ugh. Getting flashbacks to fucking, Kantai collection. God damn it. It bobs slightly like pudding. Yeah, punt it. It's gonna eat you! When it notices my stare, it opens its small mouth and takes a dainty bite of my nose. Okay, I didn't think it was actually gonna nibble on me. As cute as that seems, I don't know if it's harmless or if it's actually trying to eat me. Hey! The creature's bite doesn't sting, but it feels like a cool splash of water. Before I can take another, I scramble to my feet. The creature tumbles off my head and falls to the ground. Once it lands, it shakes itself off with a gelatinous tremble, clearly unfazed. Okay, that's cute, but stop it. It hops onto my foot and opens its mouth again, but I quickly shake it off. It rolls off my foot and onto the dirt, and then rights itself again. It's a persistent little bugger, I'll give it that. It pouts and continues to watch me and I lose the ability to speak. But does an attempt into the bite. What is that thing? That, my friend, is a slime. And a staple of any basic fantasy game? I mean, this is... It's an isekai. At least, that's what I'm pretty sure this is turning into, so... Yeah. It cocks its head as... It is a head! Don't you mean it kind of tips over to one side? That's basically what it would be doing. It's a little ball. It just kind of rolls over slightly. Or its face turns kind of on its own inside of its own body, which I suppose it could do, maybe? It cocks its head as if wondering the same about me. That's unsettling. I take in the scattering of trees around me. Their tall branches kiss the sky. There's a winding dirt trail which weaves through the trees. It goes past the trees. There's trees way over that way. As I follow it with my gaze, I see smoke billowing out of thatched roofs of a village in the far distance. Where am I? The last thing I remember is studying at the library. That's it. I must have fallen asleep and I'm now dreaming. Yeah, that will be the logical response, yes. At least you didn't jump to the fucking insane conclusion of I'm now in some fantasy world. What? Pongo? I glance down at the blue creature. What? Yeah. And my response, it leaps up. No. Whoa! I scramble away from it and it lands back on the ground with a soft thud. That thing can jump pretty high. Need to be careful. What's your deal? That's not a deal. Speak. He leaps again, and I again retreat. Stop that! Sound effects! I dodge the jumps, then I begin to run. To my surprise, the blob keeps pace with a series of nimble bounces. It's having fun, it's chasing you. Oh my god, it's like it's coming after its prey. It's hunting you! Fucking predator instinct. The slime hunts down its next meal. It will chase you until you tire out, and then consume you whole. Seriously, stay back! It musters up one long leap, and I turn around the corner of a sturdy tree to avoid it. The corner of a tree. Trees are kind of round. They don't really have... When you just round the tree... Never mind. Pedantic. Yeah, I'm being pedantic. There you go. I turn around the corner of a sturdy tree to avoid it. I don't notice the other person until too late. Don't have fallen on top of a girl in some cliche fucking... We painfully collide, and I lose my balance before toppling over. Oh, hi, the Dawn. How do I know your name? I'm psychic, apparently. Haha! Fortunately, my hands catch myself, protecting my fall. When I open my eyes, I see a woman. Why is it always this? Why? Why is it always this? It's always this. Her eyes are scrunched shut, and her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Her long blonde hair is splayed out around her. As she lets out a small groan, she blinks open her eyes and fixes her gaze on me. The dream becomes a wet dream. No. Maybe she can give me some answers. My bad. Yeah. As I meet her gaze, my face flushes and I push myself to my feet. I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? I extend a hand. She hesitantly accepts it and I help her up. I just... No. Why? Why don't I even...
A little sore, but otherwise I'm fine. Are you hurt?
Your mouth is actually moving. That's kind of disconcerting in a visual novel. Just gonna put that out there. I'm not used to it. I don't think so. No, I'm fine. I'm sorry again. I should have paid more attention to where I was going.
It's partially my fault.
Really?
I was distracted.
Speaking of distractions, does this game really need jiggle physics? Really? Okay. Put your budget wherever you want, I guess, devs.
Boy?
What? The creature's right by my foot again. Are you serious? You're still here? Even she looks shocked. The woman looks surprised.
Pongo!
A what now? Pongo? I mean, I apparently knew that already. Like I know your name. Jeez, all the Pokemon last night is making me see things. Good old Pokemans, right? Ugh.
A man?
They actually made you read the fucking budget, off-brand Pokemon name. Okay, thank you.
Boy?
No, poi off, go away. The Pongo bobs up and down my foot and nudges me with its head.
Aw, he's a cute one.
What is he? The animations are actually kind of, they're not bad. I'm weirded out just I'm not used to it, but like they're actually okay. I'm just, it's like it's triggering something in me. I don't know what it is, but it's making my skin crawl slightly. He?
Yeah, you can tell by the shape of his eyes.
Do tell? Oh.
I think he wants you to hold him.
Why? It's trying to eat me. I doubt that's what he wants. He tried to eat me earlier.
Oh, don't be silly. He's harmless.
Why did he nibble on me? The woman leans in and reaches for the Pongo, but he hops away from her.
You'll probably like this hand better.
She extends her other hand and offers the Pongo a gauntlet. He stares at it before turning away and hiding his face behind my leg. It's attached to me. Why?
Pongo who refuses magic energy?
Exposition?
Wait a minute. Are you a mage?
I could be. I'm not gonna make a wand joke. I almost did, and that would be. Like I haven't eaten my. I'm kind of like lightheaded because I haven't eaten anything. And all I've had is like coffee, and so I'm like a combination of the sugar and the caffeine and no food. I'm just no. Level 110 Frost Mage. When I hit a level 115, I can get a laser gun. Fucking old ass joke. Of course, that I'm a warrior. That's not a real occupation. Of course, that I'm a I don't want to say that just because it's not a real occupation. Probably going to offend her. I mean, then again, what I don't think your character would think it's a real thing. I mean, then again, talk about this. What? Where's it with the whole dream thing? Maybe I don't. Ugh. I'm a level 110 Frost Mage. I'm so tempted, but I'm just gonna go with this. I'm a student.
Of magic?
No, probably of like law or some like kind of like liberal arts, maybe. Huh? No, full-time post-secondary student. She seems confused. I am.
Saying such strange things.
Yes, I know. The education system is weird, isn't it? Okay. She holds up her gauntlet and a faint, pale light glows. It pulses rhythmically. As she holds it closer to me, it quickens until the pulse almost looks like one long pulse. She blinks in surprise. Your Schwartz is amazing! No.
Wait. This heightened energy activity. It's you?
I don't know, but I mean, that would seem to be the trope, so let's go with that, sure. That's always how it is. Oh my god, you have a... Well, unless it's something like Konosuba, which is intended to be a parody. At least I think it's supposed to be a parody. God, I hope it is. That's what I've always assumed, and I'm just going to keep going with that train of thought. She analyzes the magic swirly thing on her gauntlet. I like that. I like that, yeah, the magic swirly thing. Let's go with that. For very technical terms here.
I don't see a discharger on you.
A what? Come again?
So then, how is it possible for you to have such a high magical energy reading?
I'm like an OP self-insert. What more do you want?
Are you carrying crystals?
No, I don't believe in those. Sorry. Is this a sting operation? No way, man. I'm clean.
Huh?
I don't do drugs. Her eyes narrow. She looks me over again.
Never mind. It doesn't look like you're carrying crystals. Or anything for that matter.
What am I wearing? Am I still in like normal normal Earth clothes, or have I like teleported and wearing fantasy world clothes? I don't know what's going on right now. I was just in the library studying for finals and somehow woke up here. It's the stress, man. Finals. Fuck.
So, are you from the Mage Academy?
Sure. Okay, I think I've dozed off long enough. Time to wake up now. She blinks in confusion.
You are awake.
No, I don't think no. This is a dream. She frowns. She looks like, it's a little more than a frown. She looks just outright kind of like, fuck. The word escapes me because my brain is going off the fucking rails. She looks, quite put out, unimpressed. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I can assure you this is not a dream.
Gee, I'd say otherwise. Time for the pinch test. I'm not convinced. You don't run into women this hot in real. Seriously? Maybe you don't, because they don't want to be around you or something. I believe you. Time for the pinch test. Could this actually be real? She definitely seems real, and that fall certainly hurt. I think I might have sprained something. I surreptitiously pinch myself and try to hide my wince. I'm not. No sane person would be that convinced off the bat. Despite what you're saying, I'm not convinced.
Okay.
What? Ow! She just beat me. I like you. She pulls her hand back and strike. Okay, that could be misconstrued. Don't get any ideas. She pulls her hand back and strikes me soundly on the arm. Ow!
Still think this is a dream?
I'm having second thoughts. Is she gonna hit me again? God. Shit. I'm like, no wait. Where's my? Okay, here we go. I don't know which one of these two to go with. I'm a little torn because they could all equally be potentially, funny or just continue forward. So I'm gonna roll my little, D4 here and see what I get. 1, 2, 3 obviously is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and if it gets to a 4, I don't know. Nope, I'm convinced. That is a 1. Over the sore spot on my arm. Okay, it's not a dream. Ow. No woman in my dream would have such a manly punch. Seriously? Asshole.
What was that?
Nothing. So if this place isn't a dream, then where are we?
We're in Meadow Hill.
Quaint. Okay, but where? Meadow Hill? Where's that? Probably about a few miles east of the Shire.
It's a part of the Kingdom of Havengard, of course.
Of course! Where's Lundgard? Havengard? She looks at me like I'm crazy. I am by now, yeah.
It's the largest of the 3 kingdoms.
Why are there only 3 kingdoms?
Actually,
What?
where are you from?
Earth. I'm from New York. Okay.
New York?
Sure. I can't do a fucking New York. I can't do the. No, I can't do an accent. I can't do any accent, so I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, part of the USA.
USA. USA?
I like your version better. No, United States of America. The United States of America.
The United States of what?
Yeah, that's an appropriate response.
Never mind that for now.
Yeah, let's just ignore that.
You don't have any crystals, and you don't have a discharger.
I mean, if I'm from the States, why don't I have a gun? That's my discharger. Just pull out a fucking Glock.
Have you casted recently?
No, last time I tried for some, they turned me down. I shake my head.
Then the amount of energy reading doesn't add up.
I know it never should really in most isekai kind of, and it just, but that's where the whole self-insert thing comes from, you know. She rests her chin in her hands as she thinks. A shiver runs through me as reality begins to set in. This really isn't a dream. I don't know, man. You'd think you'd still be kind of loath to really accept that quickly. I mean, I've had some pretty lucid, well, when I say lucid dreams, I mean like dreams that during them I was pretty convinced they were like legit, which is why, you know, it could just be a dream. Any ideas? She shakes her head. Yeah, she does that. Flippy, hair physics too.
Maybe the Mage Academy can provide answers.
Sure. Mage Academy? That's a start. Sounds good to me. How do I get there?
Oh, it's in the center of Illumia.
Illumia. Where? The home of the Illuminati, maybe?
Illumia. You follow the path going north until you arrive at the crossroads. Then you head...
What? Her voice trails off as she notices my expression. I don't do directions. I am a helpless mess.
I'm actually heading back there now. You can
Oh,
come along.
thank God. I'm sorry for interrupting, by the way. As I contemplate her offer, I look her over again. Can I trust her? Well, she's seemed kind of friendly so far, so I'd say she's your only hope, Obi-Wan. Her posture is naturally straight, which gives her an air of authority. She did mention she was out here on some sort of official investigation, plus she seems friendly enough. She's also the only other person you've had contact with, and you have no idea where you are, what's going on. So, I'd say go out on a limb. Besides, if I don't go with her, then I'll be wandering on my own with this blob next to me. The chances of me finding this Mage Academy alone without running into any unsavory people are not promising. I can't risk that. I need to find a way back home. I nod. Thanks. I have to say my own fucking stupid ass name. God, why? Why didn't I just come up with something normal? Why did I have to be extra about it? I'm Thornaskian, by the way. I'm an anime protagonist. Through and through.
I'm Leanna Dawn.
Of course you are. Nice to meet you. I held up my hand for her to shake, but she just stares at it. This is where I come from. We just kind of gestured into like this. That's it. That's don't mind me. After keeping my hand out for a few seconds, I begin to feel awkward. You see me hanging like that, really? Her expression changes to curiosity as she gingerly takes my hand. I grin broadly as I shake her hand firmly. She's a bit startled, but when our gaze meet, she matches my smile.
Nice to meet you too.
You're a bit of an odd one, aren't you? Head empty, I just smile back, yeah. I look at her questioningly as she continues to shake my hand. We just stand there shaking hands awkwardly in silence. This is nice. This is God, it's so fucking... Okay. She slips her hand away and blushes.
Shall we get going then?
Please. Ready when you are. Leanna nods and brings us back to the path. And she walks in the direction of the village. The Pongo follows us, staying a step behind. We travel for quite some time together. Just skip over that. Oh. It's been pretty silent. What if I should say something? Ask about the Pongo, ask her what brought her here, ask about her gauntlet. I don't have anything pressing to say. No, I have three, these two are interesting. This is an extra. What's a Pongo? I glance behind us again. Just as expected, the Pongo hops along. So the Pongo's still following us. Leanna glances back and grins.
That's not too surprising.
I'd like to know why. Why not?
Pongos are attracted to magical energy. That's why it was so strange that it showed no interest in my manipulator.
Clearly, it simply recognizes a far superior source of magical energy. That being me, I'm just a naturally charismatic... No. It's still following us, though. Why am I a plot device? Uh-oh.
It's following you.
Why? Okay, this is... What the fuck is up with my computer?
My readings showed you're full of magical energy. As far as the Pongo is concerned, you're a buffet.
That's why it tried to eat me! Huh. As I think of what Leanna said, I look at the Pongo one more time. This time he looks right back at me and his eyes crinkle as he splits into a huge grin. He's not grinning, he's opening his mouth because he wants to eat me. Hungry! Hungry! Eat! He leaps into the air and reaches at the height of my waist. Whoa! No. He jumps high again. Leanna
I
giggles.
think he's tired of hopping.
It's a slime. Doesn't have muscles. How can it get tired? Fine. It's kind of cute. I guess it can be kind of hard to keep up when you're much smaller than us. It doesn't have any muscles. It can't. That's what. Okay. Why am I gonna try and logic this? I hold up my hands and the pongo hops right into my palm, but he doesn't stop there. Before I can react, he hops onto my shoulder and jumps again, land on top of my head. Adorable. Hi. I have a slime hat now. That is actually kind of cute. I feel a cool wiggle in my hair. Liana giggles again. What's he doing?
Nothing. He's just so happy.
I think he's getting high off me. That's what he's on a trip. Oh, for fuck's sake. She reaches out a finger to suck the pongo, who chirps contentedly. Liana's smile broadens. Then she clears her throat as she tries to take on a more serious expression. Her steps quicken as she resumes walking. What brought you here to these parts, Missy? So, not that I'm complaining, but what exactly were you doing here in the first place? Oh, in the field. Blech.
The field?
Where you found me?
Oh, there have been rumors of high energy readings around Meadow Hill, so I was sent to investigate.
Were the high energy readings me or what brought me here? That's what I'm wondering.
I had already checked out the surrounding area, and there'd been no clear source for all that excess energy until today.
And then I just kind of dropped right on in when you met me. She nods. I haven't been in the field for very long before you found me, though.
You might be a byproduct of whatever created the energy spike in the first place.
Yeah. What do you think that was? A temporal rift.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen readings of that level before.
I'm not going to make a joke about levels and being over a certain number.
The Mage Academy should be able to help explain.
Maybe. We'll see. Wonder what it takes to become a mage. Magic. So besides magic, what else does the Mage Academy teach?
Oh, all the basics. How to use a manipulator, how to control your energy, the many usages and differences between crystals and spheres.
And what are the differences between crystals and spheres? Yeah. What exactly is this crystal stuff you keep mentioning?
You mean the difference between crystals and crystal spheres? Well,
Well,
when we refer to crystals, we mean the raw crystals, whereas crystal spheres are the usable refined state.
But if they're crystal spheres and that's the refined state, do you literally just like kind of chip away at them into a certain shape, or do you do something that causes them to magically take on the shape entirely, or does the why am I? This is what my brain does. That's helpful, but I meant crystals in general. She stares at me and narrows her eyes as if trying to judge if I'm serious. Look how lost I look, okay? Do you think that I'm just trying to do this for fun?